Hello everyone, I am Gefepido, and it's time for the final battle with the Horde. So, let's see here. Anyway, not much else to say here. I'm not especially worried, but you never know when the game will I'll pull something clever off, and of course there's no escape from the damn levers. Alright, I'm tempted to hide the Swarmer in the corner or something behind the others, just so. Since, you know, the floater getting webbed isn't a big deal. And ideally I'd like to just run out there and kill the boss, but which thankfully can't really reach anything. On the other hand, this is kind of ridiculous. Still, yeah, I'm just worried with three. Well, okay, the leader can't really reach, but having three wet Ebbers and 4 Vec to deal with just seems like it could go badly for me. At least the floater can, you know, drop a colony and float out of the web. It still feels a little ridiculous, though. Whatever. Huh, okay. Huh, that's very convenient. So, if I just roll up on the boss like this, he's absolutely dead. Great. Then I could, yeah, I think I can just, like... Right, yeah, I want the worm to kill the silkworm. And then explode a colony on the digger, and... I'm very glad, well, nobody got webbed. But also... that I can just clean up everything. Because this, particular setup of Vec could have gone very much worse. Suppose there's no need to belabor the point. We've, all seen how diggers can get ugly. So, let's assume I'm killing this guy. And then, yeah, I should drop a colony and block this. Oh, hey, snails. Totally forgot them. I know for a fact that masons and wasps are on the enemy list. I checked after the last run, but I've still seen masons once and wasps never. Oh well. Okay, so the slut doesn't much care. So I could... I don't know. I really want the blobber dead before it wises up and figures out how to aim at something it wants. I guess I could just have the colony explode the blobber and shove the scarab on there. And then... Oh, right, this guy. No, wait, that wouldn't push because it hits the mountain. Damn. Okay, so let's see. Snail's a problem. Good thing I've got 2 colonies, I guess. Alright, so I could... Colony blast this blobber, thus blocking with that guy. Swarmer kills this guy. I guess the worm could then... Might be able to shoot up and corner blast this guy onto here. Alright, let me see here. One step at a time. Where's he? Okay, good. Now, presuming the floater's no longer on that one tile, then I think I can do like this, or... fucking U-turn bullshit. Okay. But... if instead I did like... Okay, the floater needs gone. Okay. Presuming floater's over there, can I do like this? Okay, that works. And... oh. I forgot the fire only transfers if it's in a burning tile, but that is okay. The blobber seems to have me covered. Oh shit! I should have made the colony poke the scarab. I mean, it's not a big deal, but still. Well, that works out. Yeah, I'll just, really doesn't matter anymore, but... let's move on. Now this should be the exciting part. I guess I've seen worse, but... oh, nice of him. What a dick. Oh, hey. I can work with that, can't I? So I could just have the Swarmer beat the boss to death right now. Now, looking to me as well, I could do like this. Mantis on the death tile, Silkworm gun. Oh, that is convenient, isn't it? And then I guess detonate a colony and push the Scorpion aside. Not perfect, but... if I could do... Oh, hell, if I drop a colony, I wouldn't be in range of a spawn tile. I was really hoping to get a spawn block. Actually, wait, if I put the colony here, moved over here, then I could move the colony to here because they move one now, and then push this guy up. That's probably worth doing. Or, actually, no, I could just drop it here and move down here. I forgot that, you know, some of the units I was looking at weren't going to be there anymore. Shame to lose the colony, but... getting ahead on the battle is kind of more important. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, I might actually need the Swarmer to handle this guy. Because... yeah, if I do this, he doesn't take enough damage. But if I sneak it in here and do this... wait! Shouldn't the Swarmer be able to attack from this tile as well? Since there's empty troublesome. Well, no point arguing about it. So if I detonate a colony on this guy, then I can only just barely get... no, I can make it. And then, now if I do this... nope. That's a problem. Okay, let me try that again. If I do, like, this, then it solves one problem, and I believe the Swarmer could finish him off. It's still going to be issues, generally. But at least... oh shit, right, because he's not at full health anymore. That is really fucking annoying. Is there anything I can do about this situation? Aside from pray for a spawn block? Let me rethink this. If I had the Swarmer do this and then had the Wyrm do what it was going to do, would that work? I think it might. Weird as this is all getting. But, no longer loving the situation up here. Though it's going to be really funny if the Vac are 2-packed in to attack effectively. On the other hand, I might not be able to effectively fight them. Okay, I could ignore that one if I gotta, and I might just gotta. Now, how do I, okay, so... if I blow up a colony on... hang on, no wait. The Swarmer can go wherever the hell he wants. That's not super helpful, but he could hit this guy and kill him. And I could then have the Wyrm... I think the Wyrm... okay. If... like, hypothetically, let's say the floater's there, I could, if the scarab's gone, I could do like this and push the snail into the lava. But then what? A colony isn't going to be able to... No, wait, if this thing's gone, then I could, I guess I could detonate a colony here, pushing this firefly here? Yeah, well, I can think of a few reasons I wouldn't want to do that, but... Yeah, I could survive one hit from this asshole, but not two. Yeah, the floater could just take one hit from an alpha firefly. So, I don't think I'm getting out of this one clean. Swarmer can't... Oh, I could kill that guy with the Swarmer, but then what? Okay, let me think here. Now, I could do like that, which, isn't ideal, but... Okay, that would at least block a spawn and get one dude out of the way, but then what? Now, if I do this, yeah, not enough. I guess I could technically do this one first, then have the worm shoot through and deal with those two, and then... I don't know. I guess blow up a colony here. Actually, wait, let me think. Okay, if I have the Scarab beat this guy near to death, then... Then blow up a colony on F3, shoving Snail into the water and banging the Firefly's last HP against this mountain. And then I guess the Worm can fly in and, 1, 2, 3, 4... bank shot the Scarab onto that spawn. And after dropping the colony, the floater just kind of flies down here and eats a hit. There is no part of that I like. But, I mean, I believe it would get me through the turn. And I can... Well, we'll see if I can manage next turn, but... Truth is, if someone has to eat a hit on the last turn to get the bomb through things alive, that actually isn't a problem. Honestly, it doesn't matter that much if the grid takes a hit. My score ain't getting any lower. Just my dignity. You know, that thing that definitely still exists? Yeah. Totally. Okay, so let's see. This guy, non-issue. This guy, kind of an issue. Basically, two actual problems. And... not sure how to best deal with the isopod, actually. Because pushing him down doesn't really help. I suppose if this... Actually, the Swarmer could do him, couldn't he? And then nothing else mattered. And this guy's an easy mark for a colony or something. I was, of course, pretty lucky things didn't get bad on the last turn. Oh, hey! Even got a shield on this thing that doesn't really need it. And now, all 0 of my pilots can make it to a new timeline. I've always been mildly disappointed that... Huh, did I not have that one on this save? Okay. I've always been a little disappointed that, cyborgs don't have, weird Vec dialogue lines in these situations. Doesn't really matter. It would just be funny. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for whatever it is.